Hey, what's up guys, how are you all doing? Now, with the new relic system in Warframe and the star chart being changed with the Spectres of the Rail update and void keys being a thing of the past, where should we now go to farm as many of these relics or different variants of these relics as we can possibly get our hands on? A lot of the mission nodes are pretty much the same as before the Spectres of the Rail update and where you would have normally farmed for your void keys. But just in case you're new to the game or you don't know where to look now, here is a small guide to hopefully help you guys find as many different variants of relics from the same missions to kind of reduce your grind. As you know, each of the relics now come in 4 different tiers, kind of like Tower 1 to 4 of the old void key system, but they're now called eras. There's Lith, Meso, Neo and Axii. Each tier has several different types of relic and each one has its own rewards table with different rewards ranging from common to rare. Each relic can also be refined by spending void traces on them to increase your chance at rare items. Now these void traces drop from fissure missions from you closing those fissures. So this is how myself and a lot of veteran players or guys on my Discord are going about grinding as many relics as we can possibly get our hands on. You want to basically cut down on the grind, so you also want to get resources and things like that as well. I will also leave a link to the Warframe wiki in the description below, which will take you to the relic page, and it will show you where all of the relics drop from, just to help you guys out and maybe finding which relic you want to get your hands on and a mission node that suits your playstyle. Now before I start mentioning missions, an honourable mention goes to derelict missions and void missions for farming relics. They are pretty good for it right now. Also, you can purchase relic packs from syndicates and you can also purchase them from the store, but purchasing them from the store for platinum is probably a huge waste of money and platinum. Excavations are the mission nodes that I prefer to run simply because of the resources you get from them and also the chance of getting fusion cores and relics as well from each rotation of reward at the end of a mission. So first up for the relics is of course the Lith era relics, which is the lowest tier, kind of like tier 1, and the best places to farm them seems to be on Killican, on Venus or Cervantes on Earth, which are both excavation missions, and a lot of variants of the Lith relics all drop from different rotations, so you can get different variations of the Lith relics from the same mission. Just basically stay in longer to get as many chances at these relics as you can possibly get your hands on. The Meso relics, which is like the Tower 2 void keys, have multiple drops on Ilara on Jupiter, which is a survival node, so you can easily stay in for a long duration for a better chance at different relics. Kholistan on Europa is an excavation mission, which will also allow you to stay in for long durations and increase your relic farming. Lao Media, which is a spy mission on Neptune, also has multiple Meso relic rewards for the end of the mission, but I'm not sure how well spy missions will work with relic farming, but maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section below. You will basically just get one for each spy mission, whereas with survival or excavation you can stay in longer and I guess get more relics that way. Now for Neo relics, which is basically the Tower 3 ones, Lao Media, the spy mission which I've mentioned already, is also good for those. Hyricon on Pluto, the Dark Sector, and Despina on Neptune all have good farming chances for relics, but are also some of the best resource location and fusion core nodes in the game right now, so they are really good for grinding anything at the minute. So again, you're killing 2 boardies with 1 stone, not 2 boards, which some of you picked up as being like a plank. You're killing 2 boardies with 1 stone really and getting relics, resources and a chance at fusion cores. Now for the Axii relics, which is the highest tier we have right now, basically the Tower 4 variant, I simply stick also to Hyricon simply because of its credits, its fusion cores, Axii relics and of course that cryotic. Like I said earlier, Derelict Survival is also a great mission for Axii relics, and Berahenia on Sedna, which is being called the new Draco for leveling missions, or Mithra in the Void, all drop relics and are good for affinity grinding. So they are all of the mission nodes that I will be sticking to in order to farm as many relics as I can possibly get my hands on. Of course there are multiple different missions from the ones that I mentioned that also drop relics, so it's entirely up to you guys which mission node that you choose to grind or farm your relics on. Hopefully this video will have helped some of you guys out. Let me know in the comment section if it has, or which mission node you guys prefer to farm your relics on. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you don't. Hit that subscribe button for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.
Hail Hydra!